Hey folks, we're up and at it early this morning. We've got a goat that has some problems. She is lame in all four legs. She's having some problems with her hooves. I suspect that she has what is called Hoof Scald. And I'm going to show you how I am treating it. So I've got all my stuff together that I think I might need. I've never treated Hoof Scald before. I've got some gauze. I have some medical tape. I got some Coppertox. This is supposed to treat the scald or foot rot in the goats. It's also used on cattle and horses. I got me some warm soapy water and warm clean water to rinse with, some dry rags, and my bag. This is my Barney bag. I'm just going to throw it all in there. So let's go do some goat doctoring. This is our Annie Goatly. She is the culprit. She has some hoof problems. She can't walk around. I've looked it up and it looks like it could be foot scald or hoof scald in goats. And hoof scald, if left untreated, can turn into foot rot or hoof rot. I don't know why I keep calling it foot. But for goats, it's hooves. Now keep in mind that Miss Annie Goatly, she had been poked in the eye by somebody's horn, don't know whose, but she is blind in one eye, so one eye looks a little icky, but it's okay, all is well. The other eye is fine. First order of business would be to get everybody out. Everybody's out except for Annie's babies and Gracie. And I'm thinking Gracie might have babies anytime. Since I got everybody out, I had to close the big door. We were working with limited light, so I had to open the side door to let some light in here. Annie's eating some breakfast, and here in a minute I'm going to start on the first treatment of Hoof Scald. I will warn you that Annie's feet are very sore, so she is not going to like me touching them at all. She is probably in pain, but I am trying to help her, so keep that in mind while you're watching this video. Goats have clove hooves. They're cloven footed. That means they have a hoof, and the hoof has a split, so it's like they have two toes. There is a crease in the middle, and that's where the hoof scald starts. Like I said, if it's left untreated long enough, it will turn into hoof rot and it will start smelling really bad. I will begin by trying to clean out in between her hooves. I have to clean it out and get all the debris. If there's any dead tissue, I need to get it out. This will probably be painful for her. I also have my trimmers, my goat hoof trimmers. These were $20 at Royal King, and I have a hoof pick with the brush. This is like $1.99 at Tractor Supply. Okay, get ready. She will not like this. Girl. What I'm doing right now is I'm just picking out and washing out all the debris that might be in between her hooves. This isn't me yanking her, this is her kicking me. gonna go hide from me. I don't blame her. I would want to go hide too. Trying to use the clean part of the rag each time. Okay, Annie girl, one more. Next, I'll take my warm, clean, just straight water. No, this ain't moonshine. And I'm gonna pour it on her hooves, rinse them off real good. Just take this water. Goats don't like getting wet. So I'm just rinsing you off, girl. I don't know if y'all can see. Sorry if you can. The worst part is coming up. Next, I have to get the Coppertox, and I have to soak some gauze down and pack it between her hooves and wrap her foot lightly. I'll have to do this every day, maybe twice a day, depending on how wet it is outside and how dirty they get. So bear with me. I have the Coppertox here. Just gonna open it up. I've got it open. It's green, and I don't know what it smells like. I lost my smell and taste when I had COVID, so I have no idea what anything smells like. Okay, I've made my game plan. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take my gauze out of these packs here, and I'm going to go ahead and soak them down with the Coppertox and lay them in my bucket. Have them ready to go, because I don't know how much more Annie goat can take before she tries to butt me. Got my gauze folded. I got 4 of them because she has 4 hooves. I folded them in half. I'm going to soak them down with this Coppertox. Let me shake it up here. Again, this is what the bottle looks like. Coppertox water resistant protection without bandaging, but it says to bandage for quicker results. So here we go. Let's soak it down here. And what I miss, I will come back and soak up with another gauze, so I ain't wasting nothing. Looks like grass. Okay. I think that'll do for now. And I'm going to get that extra. I had extra gauze in my package. I'm just going to go around and soak the rest of this up. And no, I'm not wearing gloves. I can wash my hands after I get done. So don't come after me, Mom. I'm going to go ahead and prepare my medical tape. I don't have any vet wrap, but I do have this medical tape. Oh, girl. Oh, no. No, no, no. You're getting it everywhere. oh, nope. Nope, no, no, don't kick, don't kick. Oh, Annie. No, 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 no. Oh, there's one. Okay, I got the back two the best I can by myself. Woo, I'm out of breath. Now I gotta do the front two. Well, she feels comfortable enough on the wrapped feet to go potty. I didn't want to wrap them too tight. Didn't want to cut her circulation off. I just wanted that tape to hold that medicine up against the worst part. Alright, I got all 4 of them done. It only took me about 30 minutes. I didn't get much video, so I'm sorry. I wish I could have. I just couldn't get the right angles, and I just needed to hurry up and get this done because I'm hungry. I haven't had breakfast yet. Tonight, I close them up every night. So tonight when it gets dark, I'm going to come out here and I'll be taking these bandages off. Then I'm going to take the Coppertox and just spray the cracks of her hoofs down. And tomorrow, if she's not walking any better, I will bandage her again. I really hope this helps. Because poor old girl, she's in pain and she's got 2 babies to take care of. I want to tell y'all a little bit about Hoof Scald and how I found out about it. Annie has been having trouble for a few days, like some really bad trouble. She can't really straighten her hooves out to walk on them right, so I knew something was up. I had checked her hooves out because I thought she might have had a rock or something hung up in there and just couldn't get it back out. I checked her and I found like white pus coming out right in the skin in between her little hoofs. So I went home and I looked. Hoof Scald is caused by the goats staying in moist, wet places, and this fall and winter has been very rainy, very wet, very moist, and there's nowhere for my goats to stay that is completely dry unless I bring them in the house. And we all know how I like that. But Annie was the only one that had it so far, and I've not noticed any more trouble out of anybody else except for Gracie. And Gracie did have like a little hard turd pushed up in her, between her hoof, and she couldn't get it out, and it made her limp. So I got it out and she was fine. But my big breed goats, my Kiko mix and my La Mancha mix, they're fine. Like, they've had no problem. So pygmy goats and Nigerian dwarf goats could be more they could get it easier than different breeds of goats. I wanted to show y'all, this is the Coppertox that I used right here. If Wendy will let you look at it. That's the Coppertox. I got this at the co-op, at our local co-op. Now Wendy, honey, you can't be showing stuff like that on camera. Anyways, I got this from the co-op. It's used for thrush and horses, and I researched it. It can be used in the treatment of Hoof Rot and Hoof Scald in goats. You can also use this on cattle. This bottle is 16-ounce bottle. It was $32 and some change. We have ag tax, agricultural tax exemption, or farm tax exempt, so we didn't get charged taxes. Again, this was kind of, for me, this was expensive. I don't like having to buy a whole lot of medicine that is way up there, but Annie needed it, so I went ahead and bought it. Now, the directions on the Coppertox state that you should use this once a day. If it is a really bad case, like Annie goats, you can soak the gauze down and pack it and wrap it wherever it needs to be wrapped, but change it out every day. I will be doing an update on Annie Goatley, and I will be doing a review on the Coppertox
Right.
solution. So stay tuned for
What are
that
you
one
looking
if you
at?
have goats. If you've watched this